Hello, we're Lives channel. Today we will dive deep into the explosive October 27th, 2025 episode that promises to shake Salem to its very core. This Halloween week kicks off with fiery confrontations, bitter accusations, shocking loyalty tests, and a surprising costume reveal that proves some residents know exactly how to celebrate the spooky season in style. Sarah's fury unleashes on Philip. Sarah Horton finds herself in an emotional whirlwind that threatens to destroy everything she once held dear. After recently discovering the devastating truth that her husband Xander Cook actually did viciously attack Philip Kyriakis, despite both men repeatedly denying it, Sarah's world has completely crumbled around her. The betrayal cuts so deeply that she has already kicked Xander out of their home, declared to Maggie that her love for him has died, and contacted attorney Justin Kyriakis to initiate divorce proceedings. Now comes the moment of reckoning as Sarah storms toward Philip, her anger burning white-hot and demanding answers that have been deliberately kept from her. She confronts Philip directly about the elaborate web of lies he and Xander constructed together, lies that nearly cost Philip his life. What makes this confrontation particularly intense is Sarah's complete disbelief that Philip, a man who was brutally beaten and nearly killed by Xander, would actually choose to protect his attacker and cover up the assault when he had every legal right to put Xander behind bars for years. Philip already knows exactly what Sarah is going to say because Xander confessed everything to him beforehand. Despite the violence he endured, Philip feels genuine sympathy for his brother and actually attempts to defend Xander's actions to the enraged Sarah. But Sarah is in no mood to hear justifications or excuses for the unforgivable betrayal she has suffered. The confrontation reveals the complicated family dynamics at play. Philip's surprising willingness to stand by his brother even after being severely beaten highlights the complex bond between Victor Kyriakis' sons that transcends even physical violence. Maggie takes control and issues ultimatums. The drama escalates dramatically when both Xander and Philip are summoned to face Maggie Horton Kyriakis at the office. Maggie, the matriarch who has tried to guide her family with wisdom and integrity, has reached her breaking point with the deception and violence that has infected Titan Industries. She makes her position crystal clear. She is taking charge of the situation and intends to turn Xander in to the police for his brutal assault on Philip. This is where the confrontation takes a shocking turn that demonstrates just how entangled these family members have become in each other's secrets. Xander plays his trump card, reminding Maggie of an inconvenient truth she cannot ignore. If she sends him to prison for assault, Philip will also face criminal charges for the massive fraud he committed. Maggie would essentially be sentencing both of her late husband Victor's sons to prison simultaneously. The clash between Maggie and Xander reveals the impossible position she finds herself in. As someone who values honesty, justice, and family loyalty, Maggie is torn between doing what is legally and morally right versus protecting the sons who inherited Victor's complicated legacy. Xander's leverage over the situation forces Maggie to recognize that her hands may be tied. For the sake of Titan's reputation and to prevent both men from ending up incarcerated, she might have to leave this explosive situation unresolved. The confrontation also highlights Philip's character transformation throughout this ordeal. Rather than seeking revenge against the brother who attacked him, Philip demonstrates surprising maturity by standing alongside Xander even in the face of Maggie's righteous anger. This unexpected solidarity between the brothers suggests that despite their violent altercation, Philip and Xander have forged a bond built on mutual understanding of their shared position as Victor's heirs navigating the treacherous waters of family business and loyalty. Brady extends an unexpected olive branch. Meanwhile, another relationship in Salem requires some serious repair work. Brady Black realizes he needs to make amends with Kat Green, the mysterious woman also known as Katharina who has been at the center of so much recent Salem drama. Brady approaches Kat with a sincere apology, hoping to smooth over whatever tension exists between them. The nature of Brady's apology remains intriguing. What exactly did Brady do or say to Kat that requires this reconciliation? Kat has been deeply involved in several complicated situations in Salem, including her connection to the imposter Abigail storyline that shocked the entire town. She is the sister of Mark, Felicity, and Aaron Green, and the daughter John Black believed he had killed years ago, a revelation that stunned everyone in Salem. Brady's decision to apologize suggests he may have jumped to conclusions about Kat or treated her unfairly based on her complicated family history and the deception surrounding her initial arrival in Salem. The question becomes whether Kat will accept Brady's apology or whether the wounds are too fresh for immediate forgiveness. Kat has endured tremendous scrutiny and suspicion since her true identity was revealed, and she may be hesitant to trust anyone who questioned her motives or character. This apology also sets the stage for potential future interactions between Brady and Kat throughout the week. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Brady will later take Sarah on an unusual field trip to help her work through her rage and frustration. Could Kat somehow be involved in this therapeutic excursion? The connections between these Salem residents continue to deepen and intertwine in unexpected ways. Kat dresses to impress for Halloween. In a lighter moment amidst all the tension and confrontation, Halloween arrives early for one of Salem's most talked-about residents. Kat Green shows off her creative side by donning a spectacular Halloween costume that apparently wins the unofficial prize for Best Dressed in Salem this spooky season. The costume is impressive enough that it catches people's attention and becomes a topic of conversation around town. Kat is spotted having a conversation with Brady Black while wearing her winning Halloween ensemble. This interaction suggests that despite whatever tensions existed between them previously, Brady and Kat are on friendly enough terms to chat while Kat shows off her costume. The timing is interesting. Does Brady's earlier apology pave the way for this more relaxed, festive interaction? The Halloween costume reveal provides a welcome bit of levity during what is otherwise an emotionally intense week in Salem. It reminds viewers that even in the midst of relationship crises, family conflicts, and legal threats, life in Salem continues with its normal celebrations and traditions. Kat's participation in Halloween festivities also suggests she is working to establish herself as a genuine member of the Salem community rather than remaining an outsider defined solely by her complicated past. The fact that Kat wins at Halloween speaks to her personality and willingness to fully embrace the spirit of the holiday. Given everything she has been through, the revelations about her identity, her role in the fake Abigail scheme, and the ongoing suspicions about her family's motives, Kat's enthusiastic Halloween participation shows resilience and a desire to create normal, positive memories in Salem. Additional Salem intrigue and upcoming developments. While Sarah, Philip, Xander, Maggie, Brady, and Kat dominate Monday's episode, their storylines are just the beginning of an explosive Halloween week in Salem. The spoilers indicate that E.J. DiMera will be giving orders to Gwen Rizek, suggesting those two are plotting something secretive together. Leo Stark continues his investigation into suspicious activities and shares his concerns with Chad DiMera, who may be able to provide some insight. The week ahead promises even more drama as Brady takes Sarah on that mysterious field trip designed to help her release her pent-up fury over Xander's betrayal. Marlena Evans will offer her professional guidance to the troubled Xander, who desperately needs perspective on his destructive choices. EJ will deliver troubling news to Kat that could impact her safety or her family's situation. The introduction of new character Liam, played by Hank Northrup, son of legendary Days of Our Lives actor Wayne Northrup who portrayed Roman Brady, adds another layer of intrigue to the week. Liam will meet with Abe Carver as his literacy mentee, bringing a fresh face and new energy to Salem. Meanwhile, Stephanie Johnson faces her own crisis as secrets from her past threaten to be exposed, and Theo Carver issues warnings to multiple people about situations spiraling out of control. The aftermath and long-term implications. The October 27th episode sets in motion storylines that will reverberate through Salem for weeks to come. Sarah's declaration that she no longer loves Xander and will never love him again represents a potentially permanent fracture in one of Days of Our Lives' most popular couples. Xander himself reported seeing actual hatred in Sarah's eyes during their confrontation, a devastating realization for a man who has fought so hard to become worthy of her love. Days of Our Lives fans have watched Xander and Sarah, affectionately known as Zara by devoted viewers, go through multiple breakups and reconciliations over the years. Each time, their love seemed strong enough to overcome whatever obstacles stood in their way. But this betrayal feels different in its magnitude and the fundamental trust it has destroyed. Can Zara survive this latest crisis? Or have Xander's violent actions and subsequent lies finally destroyed what Sarah felt for him beyond any hope of repair? Philip's decision to protect Xander despite being his victim complicates the entire situation further. His choice demonstrates the powerful pull of family loyalty even in the face of violence and betrayal. Philip and Xander's decision to stand by each other creates an alliance that may prove crucial as they navigate the legal and personal consequences of their actions. Maggie's impossible position highlights the ethical dilemmas that come with power and family responsibility. Her desire to see justice served conflicts with her instinct to protect Victor's sons and preserve what remains of the Kiriakis family unity. Whatever decision she ultimately makes will have lasting implications for Titan Industries, for her relationships with both Xander and Philip, and for her own sense of integrity. The Halloween week episodes promise to be among the most dramatic and consequential of the year as Salem residents face life-changing confrontations, shocking revelations, and decisions that will alter their futures forever.